my first and second grade friends. I'm happy to see you again. Today we're going to be doing some more reading and writing practice, so let's hop right into the story. Thank you to Books for our virtual storybook. Louise and Tabitha by Stephanie Campisi, illustrated by Holly Mengert. Louise was a cat about town. Dashing, charming, perfectly suave. He lived unofficially at the fire station and had since a darling rescue involving a very small Louise, a very shrill smoke alarm, and very tall house. His tail still had the scorch marks. Louise liked to go visiting, as society cats do. Sometimes he'd travel in the fire truck. Everywhere he went, Louise was welcomed with open arms and leftovers. One night, after too much catnip and too many sardines, Louise was making his rounds when he took a wrong turn. He climbed up a wall and saw Tabitha. Elegant, silky, perfectly sophisticated. Louise stopped. Tabitha stared. It was love, love from afar. Love under the spotlight of the moon. Love thwarted by a thick glass door. And by Tabitha's owner. Shoo! She cried. Shoo! Louise shooed, but he wasn't done. The next morning, Tabitha stared out at a vast bouquet of sardine tins and twine and feathers. Louise smiled. Tabitha smiled. Tabitha's owner did not smile. Shoot, she cried, shoot! Louise shooed, but he wasn't done. The next day, he brought mice. The day after that, he brought pigeons. And after that, balloons, which is not easy when you're a cat. Each day, Louise and Tabitha stared into each other's eyes until Tabitha's owner chased Louise away. Louise needed advice. He asked his friends over a bowl of cream. You're an outside cat, said Mr. Pickles. And you need to be an inside cat, said Socks. Or at least look like one, said One-Eyed Winky. Louise had an idea. The next day, Louise showed up at Tabitha's door once more. Louise smiled. Tabitha smiled. Tabitha's owner clutched her hands to her heart and opened the door. Louise was inside, where everything was soft and warm and scratchable. And Louise and Tabitha were inseparable. Until the doorbell rang. Is this him? That's him. And Louise and Tabitha were thwarted by the thick glass door once more. Louise had a new home and a new name and a new owner. And all the sardines and cheese he could eat. But all he wanted was Tabitha. And all Tabitha wanted was Louise. It was love, love from afar. Love from afar to afar. Then the doorbell rang. Is this him? That's him, and that's not him. And Louise was a cat about town once more. Louise needed advice. He asked his friends over a bowl of cream. You're an outside cat, said Mr. Pickles. And she's an inside cat, said Socks. And that's just the way it is, said One-Eyed Winky. So Louise went visiting, as society cats do. He went visiting all across town. Everywhere he went, he was welcomed with open arms and leftovers. And everywhere he went, Tabitha wasn't. Until one night, Louise was riding in the fire truck when his tail began to tingle. Louise saw Tabitha, elegant, silky, perfectly sophisticated, and in terrible danger. The sirens began to wail. "Everyone outside!" cried the firefighters. The crowd was a cloud of arms and shrieks as it gathered on the corner. But there was no Tabitha. And suddenly, there was no Louise. The crowd waited and worried and fretted. Finally, the gray parted, and from it emerged Louise and Tabitha, leading Tabitha's owner. The crowd cheered. Tabitha's owner plopped down on the curb and clutched her hands to her heart. She looked at Louise and Tabitha and smiled. The cat show judge placed a blue ribbon on Tabitha, and the firefighters placed a gold medal on Louise and declared them both perfectly heroic. Louise was back inside, where everything was soft and warm and scratchable. And Louise and Tabitha were inseparable. The end. All right, now stick around because I'm going to need your help. I've written a sentence about our book. It says, Louise blank Tabitha through the glass door. I need your help. I have 3 options here, A, B, and C. Which one fits into my blank? Louise blank Tabitha through the glass door. Is it sawed, saw, or seened? Louise sawed Tabitha through the glass door. Louise saw Tabitha through the glass door. Louise seened Tabitha through the glass door. Which one is it? Great job. Did you say B? Louise saw Tabitha through the glass door. That is correct. Good job. Let's do one more. This sentence says Louise blank Tabitha in the fire. Louise blank Tabitha in the fire. Is it saved her in the fire? Save Tabitha in the fire? Or saved Tabitha in the fire? If you're not sure, try inserting the word, each word, and saying it aloud like we did the first time. Like this. Louise saved Tabitha in the fire. Louise save Tabitha in the fire. Louise saved Tabitha in the fire. Which one sounds right? Let me give you some time to think. Okay, let's get back. Did you say that the answer is C? Good job, you're right. Louise saved Tabitha in the fire. All right, Smarties, that's it for this video. We are going to be doing more of that stuff in the future at a quicker pace. And I'll see you guys in the next one. That car alarm.